Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Let's start with the weekly reset this week in Warframe. First and foremost, we have Archon Shard. Tau Forged or not, we have a Crimson Archon Shard. So go run Archon Amar, and if you don't want to, don't, but if you do, go get that Archon Shard. Now, more importantly, we are in the Circuit Incarnon's best week ever. We have Torid Incarnon, Dual Toxicist Incarnon, Dual Ecor Incarnon, Miter Incarnon, and the Atomos Incarnon. Yeah, if you don't know, all of these weapons are insanely strong. They do a lot of damage, and they are all considered really high tier. Starting with the Torid Incarnon, without a doubt the best Incarnon weapon in the game. Makes it a long-range toxic beam. It charges off regular ammo hits instead of headshots, so this makes the Torid actually the best weapon in the game right now. Everyone's favorite weapon, the Torid Incarnon. So grab that, number one. The Dual Toxicist turns it into a really fast auto-firing gun, and it does a ton of damage. I think the only thing I found annoying with this gun is it shot through all of the Incarnon ammo really fast, but obviously that kind of makes sense. It just does a ton of damage, really good overall, but I could probably put more time into it. It's still really strong. Now, dual Ecors are really nice. What they do is just straight up create an AoE toxic damage cloud when you kill enemies using Incarnon form. So you can use this with a really good CC. You can have a really good choke point and just pull all of the enemies into one spot, and then you attack them. The gas AoE toxic damage kills them, and it does even more damage, right? It works really beautifully, and I would recommend it if you want to kill a lot of people with the Dual Ecor Incarnon melee. Next up, we have the Miter Incarnon. As you can see, it's the one Incarnon here that I just haven't bothered with yet, because I haven't bothered building my Miter again. So it changes it into homing and bouncing heat damage explosives. Overall, I think this is pretty good. I just don't have enough knowledge or use on it, but I do think people really do like it. Like, I think solidly every single one of these Incarnons are really good. My personal preference is probably Torid, Dual Toxicist, Ecor, Atomos, Miter, but I'm kind of curious what everyone else thinks on it, because everyone's gonna have their own like separate favorite and most hated Incarnons. The Atomos itself, though, it just changes it into pretty much an explosive launcher. So you just shoot out an explosive Atomos charge, and it just does pretty decent AoE damage overall. But this is the best, strongest week for all of the Incarnon weapons, so I know a lot of people are just like pretty jazzed about that. So remember to pick up at least the Torid Incarnon if you don't already have it, and if you do, try to grab everything else. Other than that, you can grab melee, Kuva, and stuff like that if you've already gone through everything, but it is a really strong week overall. So would recommend farming all of that up. Next up, we have a regular The Circuit. By the way, I will make sure to timestamp everything, so if that helps, make sure to like, comment down below what you plan to farm, and subscribe because it helps me out. As well as you can use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you ever buy anything on the Epic Games Store. Thank you. All of these Warframes are actually really easy to farm, I believe. I think Excalibur's really easy. You fight him, or you get him pretty early on, probably from an Exterminate. I think it's the same with Trinity, and I think it's the same with Ember. So honestly, I wouldn't have any huge recommendations this week for farming. I would stick with the general idea of farm what you want. If you want Ember, farm Ember. If you want Trinity, farm Trinity. And if you want base Excalibur, farm base Excalibur, right? Get on it, just farm whichever one you want. With the new rework, Trinity is a lot stronger. She's essentially invincible depending on like her base kit, and she can do some other fun stuff, but she's essentially an invincible support. So yeah, maybe try her out. He's Sword Boy Slash dude, and she is Fire AoE Lady. All of them are good, but obviously you kind of have to like the Warframe in order to care about actually playing the Warframe. So yeah, keep that in mind. Either way, get on all of those if you so choose. Next up we have, everybody, is Nightwave. I think I have to go back into her. Yep. We have Nightwave now. Pretty simple stuff overall. New dailies, what have you. Find caches across any sabotage mission. Okay, that's pretty easy. Kill 0 to 3 spy missions are complete. Easy. Lua Hall of Ascension, that's a little annoying. I wouldn't even bother with that. Railjack missions, that's actually going to take like hours if you plan to do that, but you can do it. It's not the worst. And then the regular old permanent weeklies of like kill enemies and run missions. Not bad, not bad. Next up for the credit offerings, we have the usual reactors, stuff like that, Vauban, Nitane, right? A lot of the helmets, so if anyone wants to grab any of these cosmetic helmets, remember to grab them, okay? We have the dual Karis Solstice skin. We just had a bunch of free Tenobomb Solstice skins given to our mailbox, so keep that in mind as well. Maybe check out all of those. We have some decent enough amps, or sorry, I guess like weapon mods. Doc Jogger one's pretty cool overall, but none of them are amazing, right? The Auras, Tigris, Aura, yeah, none of those are great. Both of these are like okay skins, but I don't love them. Same with the Saturn 6 sigil. Same with that Nightwave. Ooh, the Pangolin sword blueprint. Not an amazing sword, but it's good enough early on because it's like an early game decent slash weapon. So, hey, I would grab it at least for MR, but other than that, it's like whatever. And it is good early game damage. Other than that, cosmetic. Oh, and then we have the Heat Sword, which is, again, it's another early, strong sword if you want to try it out. But again, early game, like Master Rank 3 requirement. Slash weapon. Not terrible, not amazing, kind of. Nor a stencil. And then you have shrapnel rounds for the Mariluk. We have Focused Acceleration for the Tetra, Rumbled for Atlas, and Prism Guard for Mirage, which is... not bad actually, to be fair. So that is all of the Nightwave stuff this week, and I must say, it's the usual Nightwave stuff, like pretty normal stuff, so yeah, grab it if you want, don't if you don't want. Now, we have the Warframe 1999 Seasonal Weekly. So let's take a look and see what's going on. By the way, I think this is this the final summer? Like it goes autumn into winter? Is this the final... I guess season for Warframe 1999? Yeah, no, this is the final season for Warframe 1999. So I think if you finish up all of your weeklies, wish everyone a happy birthday, you might be able to give someone a birthday kiss because it'll be technically December 31st. So if I get that, I will record that and have a little video showing everybody. But let's start it off. First and foremost, kill 250 Skuldra. That's actually not really too bad. Just run a fast solo survival and you should be good to go. If you run it in a group, friendly teammate kills don't count, so I'd recommend doing it solo. Next up, we have Spectre's Companions, gas damage to primary, and status damage electricity to secondary or all weapons. Okay, I'd probably take Amir's on that one. Gas is cool too. And Spectre and Companion's cool too. I just think I already have one of those, but overall, that's not like too bad. I'd say Bottle Lightning. Next, you will get to choose between an Exilus weapon adapter and some arcanes. I'll choose the Exilus. And then, kill enemies with a melee weapon. Yeah, so you can run another fast survival or exterminate if you want. I always just do like 5-minute survivals, pretty fast, solo. Then you get to choose between the arcane enhancement here and the secondary arcane adapter here. I'll probably choose the secondary arcane adapter. I mean, I already have a lot of the arcanes, but I still need more of them, so hey. Then we have kill 20 Eximus units. Oh, this is going to be so easy. Again, all of these are simple. It's just one quick mission. And then we have the whole chemistry for Eleanor and then Arthur. Remember, technically they're twins and they were born like, I don't know, what is it, like 5 minutes apart at like the end of the day. So yeah, just some goofy lore. I think that's what happened there. Either way, nice. Then we have Forma and Azure Archon Shard. I'm definitely taking the Azure Archon Shard. Next up, Overpowered, Hex Factor Override, or this Hex Factor Override. Slice and Dice, Dynamo Jump, and then Overpower, sorry. I'd say probably melee slide attacks. Oh, if you want to be slidey boy, don't go with that. Probably choose this one. Increases ability strength by 2%, efficiency by -1 per unit of energy used for ability for 5 seconds. Yeah, more strength. Okay, cool. And then 500 enemies killed. And then lastly, well, not lastly, but end of this page, we have either Kuvo or secondary arcane adapter. So I'm choosing that secondary arcane adapter without a doubt. Last month, but not least, Scaldra troops with abilities. Okay, Dante, Protea, the usual. Knock them all out. Next up here, we have your boy Quincy. Okay. Here we have Practice Precision, melee crit chance. Okay. Eleanor on damage, set to chance, 250 damage, radial, not bad. Increased ability strength. Oh, you know what? I'll be boring. I'll just go with more ability strength. F melee crit, we need ability strength. Next up, Primary Arcane and Aura Forma. Destroy a tank, and lastly, arcane enhancements, and then 3-day mod drop chance booster. Hey, not bad, not bad. I'll probably take the arcanes on that one. I just won't be playing enough to take advantage of mod drop chance, but if you need to get Spectral Serration or any of the new mods, it's a good idea to grab that and grind it out. So that's the whole Warframe 1999 seasonal weekly. Overall, I must say, that's not too bad. We're getting close to the end. Forgot how long the weekly resets are now in Warframe. The next thing we have is the Sanctum Anatomica. Quickly, we're going to check out Bird 3, and then we will take a look over at... Oh, it's not Bird 3. Elite Deep Archimedea. Yeah, that's the word. Turn my music back on. Okay, first and foremost, we have ya boy over here. Where is he? Bird 3. So Bird 3 should quickly just have a Amber Archon Shard. Not really too bad. It's some good loot if you want cast speed or any of the other bonuses from that. But I would definitely grab that if you're planning on it. You need it. So, Elite Archimedea this week. I got a pretty whatever setup, but nothing terrible. Not at all. So, activate ability. Okay, reduce armor. Yeah, it's just self-damage. Gear can't be used. Pretty normal. And lose energy per second for enemies within. Okay, this is actually a really easy one overall, I'd say. I can pretty easily stay alive on a couple of these frames, either Caliban or Rhino, pretty easily. So, not really too mad about that. So overall, sorry, just sneezed. We have a survival, mirror defense, into an exterminate. This one's actually pretty easy. You just have to make sure you stay close to enemies to actually kill them. And you have to kill enemies near the survival life support towers. There's no actually big limits on this one, so as long as you're just surviving and killing enemies and you're staying with your team, this should be actually easy. The mirror defense one, yeah, might be a little annoying. Okay, more Vosphine glyphs, rogue arachnids charge, Guardian Eximus units encountered. Hey, not bad. Okay, nothing too terrible on that one either, actually. Not bad. Last but not least is Exterminate. So we have Fissure Cascade. Fissures rip into the mission, causing enemies level to go up by 1 every 10 seconds. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement speed and parkour velocity. Lastly, Rupturing Fragments replace Shuffling Fragments. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'd say this is a really easy week. Like, no joke, this is probably one of the easiest. I will go Caliban or Rhino with my probably Paragale. All of these suck for me. Atomos and Dual Karis Prime. And I will absolutely destroy the enemies, but of course, everyone's like gear setup's different, so keep that in mind and choose whichever gear works really well for you. That should be the end of Elite Deep Archimedea. Let's go check out what Teshin has, and then I think we'll go check out Acrithis. And then I think that's about it. That should be everything this week. I don't think I forgot anything. If I did, let me know. I can always be a little forgetful. It's a little busy after all. If you didn't know, I'm right now on my, I guess, New Year vacation. I'm just streaming less right now, making videos and chilling, playing games off stream. Just taking a little break, so hopefully everyone's enjoying the new year. And hopefully everyone's also just taking a little break if you can from anything. You know, it's always good to take breaks and not grind out everything till you absolutely hate the game or hate life. So here's Teshin. Let's see what your boy has. Steel Path of Honors. He has Umbra Forma. Oh my god. That's a good week, actually. I didn't realize Torid Incarnon and Umbra Forma. Ooh, Umbra Forma and best Torid Incarnon weapons. Ooh, that's good. That's some good stuff. There's also the usual, but we're all here to be like, oh, nice, Umbra Forma. I don't even care about any of the Warframe loot anymore, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing the game too long and I'm too endgame that I'm just kind of like, I don't care. Because everything's pretty chill, and I just have enough of everything. But if you do need Umbra Forma, and if you're planning on any Umbra Forma builds, go to Teshin and go grab that, okay? It's a pretty good idea to actually get on that. After all, you can only get Umbra Forma essentially every 8 weeks from Teshin, or once in a blue moon from a Warframe dev stream, dev drop kind of deal. It does take a little bit to actually acquire all of that. And god dang, is it a pain in the butt to actually do that. So if you need it, get it, but I've just played too long, so I'm chilling here, okay? I'm chilling here, and that's fine. Once you get kind of like caught up endgame in Warframe, you kind of just expect that out of it. Okay, let's see what Acrithis has for her final loot. Her final loot? What do you have, Acrithis? Bada bing bada boom. Browse wares. Okay, actually not bad, I'd say. Overall, the secondary arcane adapter is one of the things you'll want to grab. It's just maybe less annoying to get it here compared to some of the other areas. Forma blueprint sucks because it's a blueprint. Then you have some Kuva. It's not really great. A Riven. Her daily arcanes. Duviri, Orkin, Plastids. Okay. Yeah, nothing like amazing here. Some good stuff, but nothing like hugely amazing. So I would definitely grab whatever you really want out of that, but not a lot. Either way, that is pretty much this week in Warframe. Again, it is one of the best, if not the best, Incarnon weeks for Warframe, so that's pretty cool. And I am taking a little bit of a break. I'm still making videos. I think I'm just not going to stream for a couple of weeks. I might eventually set up a second computer just to properly 24/7 stream and have a better variety of VODs playing, but who knows? I think I'm going to go back to in January. My break is going to be, I'm just going to stream here and there. I'm just going to like pop up. We're going to stream some weeklies and maybe I'll stream my Warframe video making and chilling. But I'm not 100% sure what I want to do right now. I'm a little burnt out of streaming. Not even just games, just like a little burnt out about streaming. I don't know what I want to play, you know? And I'm just like a baby streamer. I don't want to stream Warframe right now a ton because I'm like caught up, but I do want to stream getting my Warframe builds ready. So maybe we'll do the entirety of the hard mode assassination boss, the Hevern tank, whatever. We'll do like the hard mode Warframe 1999 boss fight with each of the characters, make like 6 videos out of each character. Just a quick TLDR on how to do it, then the playthrough if anyone wants, but yeah, I'm just kind of chilling, so hey, I appreciate everyone being here, subbing, liking. If anyone checks out any of my videos, any of the old guides or anything like that, it always does help out, but I'll get back to it in due time. Right now, I'm legitimately just playing Balatro off stream. If you follow like any of my socials, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and my other crap like that, you'll see my post, right? You'll see my post. It's not like I'm gone from the internet. I'm just taking more of a break, so expect a little bit less spammy YouTube updates and a little bit more edited videos or just kind of like new update stuff, but yeah, maybe we'll just take it easy. I'm not 100% sure. Life is always a mess, and I'm always in a constant state of I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But other than that, it's like pretty fun, man. It's pretty fun. We'll finish off playing some games like Path of Exile 2, and I'll continue making some videos. Nothing like too serious, but I just want a little bit of a break because goddamn, the burnout is always a little real. Either way, thank you all for watching, subbing, liking. Check out on the videos. Don't worry about that loud noisings. Appreciate everyone being here. Go check out all the other videos and watch some Warframe folk. I know a lot of Destiny 2 people are checking out Warframe now again, and a lot of people are checking it out because of 1999 and all of the sponsored streams and videos that people made. So yeah, enjoy, and if you have any questions, go for it. A lot of people are generally around to answer here and there. Just might take some time. So thank you all. I'm enjoying my little break, but you know, as I'm still making videos, it's not a huge break. Cheers.